Hey, how you doing, family? This is Robert Crum with the Housing Hub at Charles Rutenberg Realty. As you see here, we are inside of another one of our wonderful properties. This unit here is the unit at 150 Florida Avenue, located in Fort Lauderdale. We purchased this property off the Courthouse Auction for $172,600. Woohoo! That's right. This deals, we are buying wholesale properties for people, and we're able to fix them up and sell them for max profit value. This unit here is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. As you see that we're just finally getting into the inside of the property, I wanted to take you a walk around this property to give you an idea of what it looked like. Again, you're going to see that we're going to take this property from top to bottom. We're going to be redoing the kitchens, the bathrooms, going to be repainting everything, and really just bringing this property back to life. This oftentimes happens. You know, the Courthouse Auction is the best place that we can really find deals right now. So really, it's become harder and harder to be successful to find properties that we can buy, fix, and flip. Today, I believe is, if I can remember, is July 19th. And we are just getting started on with the repairs. So if you see it on the inside here, got a lot of work to do. This is not a little bit of stuff. These floors are going to be completely redone. We're going to completely put some new closets. It's not too bad, but you know, we just want to make sure that you can see exactly what we're doing. If you see here in the background that we're already working on the landscaping. I gotta tell you, for this property, we do have a city violation that we're getting resolved. That city violation is for the landscaping. You're gonna purchase properties, they may have violations. If they do, you just have to get them resolved. If you see in here, somebody has already relieved us of our AC unit. That's right. So we're going to have to put into the budget that we're going to be installing the AC unit into the property. The floors in every single room seems to be terrible. So we got good tile throughout the living room and the kitchen area. But if you see in all the bedrooms, they have this wooden floors that really has some terrible traffic. You can see we probably have a hoarder here, somebody that's in the property. I got to tell you, what we had to do is get in contact with the person that lives here. They've already agreed to move out of the property. So if you remember last time we had that person who came in and destroyed the property before they left, we made out a nice, easy relationship with this particular person. So we don't think that that's going to happen this go around. Of course, just word of advice, you can always tell somebody, hey, we'll give you a couple of dollars to move out of there quickly. Average, what do you call it, eviction, it's going to cost you around about $1,200 or so. Yucky toilet. Listen, if you see this dripping, if you're just purchasing this property and you have this dripping going on, if the property, as soon as it switches over to your name as somebody, as the person is in charge of the water, you're going to be responsible for that drip, drip, drip. So make sure you put it on your top agenda to take care of that, because that would really be one of the first things you would want to do. So this is the master bedroom. As you can see, the property is not in bad condition. We're still going to have to do everything from top to bottom, but all through it all, it has great bones, great structures, nothing but a good quick clean out, painting some things up, and redoing both bathrooms. Always be prepared to do bathrooms, people. I can tell you, most people who move into properties want to have a nice bathroom. We have a nice area back here, and if you can look through this window, that's right, you can see it. We have a beautiful pool that our clients are going to be able to enjoy. Surprise! That's right. 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a 1-car garage. We have over 1,800 square feet. Nice sitting area, living room. You have a family room, you have a living room, you have a dining room. It's not too often that you can find properties that have all this space in one. So one, we know that this property is going to sell quickly just because of the simple fact that we have it set up perfectly, really. I got to tell you, the kitchen, from the outside it looks good, but once you get in the inside, it looks terrible. If you see, I just popped open your electrical panel here. One thing that's very, very important for everybody is that when you are going into your properties, what are you getting? You want to make sure you have an electrical panel that's up to date. Nothing that has those light bulbs switches. You see here we got a GE electrical panel, so this one here is up to code. Getting into this kitchen here. I'm not sure if we have any light checking for it, but it seems like it's blown. But the cabinets look to be in good condition. Problem is, you see that the cabinets has this old material where at the end of it, they start to peel up. So I know a lot of good people that can come into here and redo the whole surface of the cabinets. We're going to see how that works. A lot of times when you get to the inside and you see that the cabinets is still a little beat up as well too, then you may want to get to the point where you're going to replace them. So that's one of the biggest questions. Is one, you get the property cleaned out, you can check out your cabinets, see how much is salvageable, see how much you have to get rid of, and if you can save the cabinets, save them. If they have to go, then they have to go. But you just have to be very careful because you want to always incorporate things into your budget. If you see here, I went all the way around for you guys. Because why? When you're looking into properties, you want to look into all the different areas. It's very important that you take care of that, because when you're looking at, let's see here. When you're looking at your cabinets, this here, the door is locked, number one. So this is to the garage, so unfortunately we won't be able to see in the inside. Now again, look people, a lot of cabinets everywhere you look. Cabinets, 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 cabinets. You can already tell yourself you're going to be spending at least $5,000 in just in cabinet materials alone. You got top shelf, bottom shelf. You're going to come back with a new backsplash, make that look great. As I was telling you before, the tile looks tremendous in here, so that's perfect. And this can go on and on. This property here, again, we purchased it for $172. Our goal is to fix it up, sell it. We're going to be selling it as a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Our goal is to resell it for at least a good $265, $275. I believe we're going to be listing it at $275 is our goal. I believe comps, 3.2s without a pool, all right, $260. So you know, that's where we're looking for right there. Now, giving you the full Monty here. You see our guys are in the back here, going over the properties. They're getting things all taken care of. They got their spreader. We was talking about Mr. Jack Fuller earlier, but you know, I want to make sure you guys can still hear me. So let me see if I can get a second to get him to hold off on that thing. But look people, you have a lot of landscape, a lot of trees, a lot of different things we can do. You just have to visualize to yourself, what am I going to do to get this property from top to bottom? This pool is disgusting, but guess what? You're going to see it in about a week or two. And you're like, dang Robert, this back area really turned out great. A first-time home buyer is really going to enjoy the simple fact that they can come home, they can sit next to their pool area, and they can just enjoy themselves. These guys have already been out here working, as you can see. They're getting rid of all this trees and debris. I wish you had been able to see it earlier, because there was a lot of stuff, as you see already, they've taken down that was all back here. So this backyard is actually huge. I'm trying to walk to the end of it so you can see that boom. Not only is the pool several feet away, we still have room for the kids to play. So this was an amazing property. If you see from the outside, the bones of our property, of course we're starting right now on the outside, but you can see that the structure is sound. By looking through the property, we didn't have any roof structure, any roof issues. This is just giving you the first glimpse of our backyard. When we're still checking out the property, you can also see that we don't have any cracks on the side. I gotta tell you, one of the things you want to be aware of is that when you do get properties, is there anything that's wrong with the foundation? And this particular property here seems to be perfect. Now, I know you guys didn't get to see the beginning, but my guys has been here maybe about 45 minutes, and they have gone and went to work on the beginning. I will tell you next time, I'm gonna start my video earlier, but you know, you get an idea of what my front is looking like as the start date. This is July 28th. Our goal is that before our event that comes up, well, I'm sorry, today is July 19th if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong again. July 16th, boom, boom, boom. If I'm not, there you go. Yes, July 16th. And our job is to get this property up and ready before the end of the month. Just looking at it, you can see that our windows a little outdated, but they're usable. We can definitely keep those. There's nothing wrong with the property whatsoever. It's just that unfortunately this client went into foreclosure and wasn't able to catch things up. Again, you guys can give us a call if you need help. And they can give us a call if you're looking for properties like this where you can say, hey, I'm going to make a ton of money off of fixing and flipping properties, but I can't find them. You need to call the housing hub. That's why I can tell you about every problem you're going to have ahead of time. Like this huge tree. Look at that. Massive. You're almost about 20-30 feet in the air, and it has given us a city violation that soon you're going to see that this tree here is going to be disappearing. That's right. Soon you're going to call me Houdini. Houdini for two reasons. Because I can take a property to fix it up and make it look great, and at the same time I can put some money in your pocket. Boom. Okay, now we're finishing up this end because I wanted you guys to really take a full view of the whole property. This side of the property, again, we have Jack here who's going to be doing all the landscaping, but it's a lot of build-up. It's a lot of work that they have to do out here. Also, I wanted you to see how much space that this property actually has. You know, I'm going to look on how much of an acre and a half, but if I'm not mistaken, it looks like we at least have a half an acre or 3/4 of an acre with this property. So again, this is Robert Crum, Housing Hub, Charles Rutenberg Realty. You can reach me at 954-789-6141. Again, that number is 954-789-6141. You know, I want to tell you guys again, we have this event coming up July 28th, the power of teaming up when purchasing off the Courthouse Auction. We're excited because this property here was amongst 4 people that we got able to team up on the Courthouse Auction, buy this property. We're fixing it up, and again, like I was telling you earlier, their net return is going to be somewhere between $50,000–$60,000 once we get finished with it. So thank you for your time. Give me a call if you've got any questions. I look forward to seeing you all at our events that's coming up. We also have some great events that's going to be coming up with auction.com in the near future as well. So it's going to be happening, people. I look forward to helping you achieve your goals and dreams. Talk to you soon. Take care.